Seth Rollins reveals his WrestleMania 33 status, which we all kind of knew already. Samoa Joe clashes with Cesaro, and Braun Strowman uses the top rope. I'm Oli Davis, and this is the 27th of February 2017 edition of Monday Night Raw in about 4 minutes. Goldberg cut a concise promo about beating Kevin Owens this Sunday to open the show. Remembering words is a lot easier when you don't headbutt a locker before you come out. This was a perfectly fine go-home promo, but considering how lackluster the whole episode was for building Fastlane, I would have given it a hot angle to hooking the viewers into buying the pay-per-view rather than just more words. It only took WWE 2 segments to make a rather lame joke about the Oscars. The Shining Stars came out to fight the New Day, only to be replaced by handsome Rusev and hard-body Mahal. Call it a dusty start rather than a dusty finish. New Day beat them for the second week in a row because WWE don't care about any of their tag divisions. Akira Tozawa beat Noam Dar with a snap German suplex. Ha! But again, the Cruiserweights only got about 3 minutes. Oh. And then Brian Kendrick beat Tozawa up afterwards. Ah, shucks. Dana Brooke was the second person to get moonlighted on this episode of Raw, with Charlotte announcing her actual teammate as Nia Jax. This was more overlong talking segment than eventual match in the end, which Jax won, pinning Bayley with a leg drop. Hulk Hogan return confirmed. Later on, Stephanie McMahon made Sasha versus Nia for Fastlane. There's the pre-show sorted. Enzo was getting all excited backstage about the perks of being a champion. What, losing in non-title matches every week? But Big Cass reminded him they've never won tag team gold anywhere. Gallows and Anderson, however, have done it all over the world. That's a story I can get invested in. Big Cass beat Gallows here though, which probably means him and Enzo are losing at the pay-per-view. Titus O'Neil showed an intriguing vicious streak beating down Sheamus before the match started. It lasted all of 1 minute. One brogue kick, and it was over. Corey Graves interviewed Seth Rollins in the middle of the ring for the Architect's big injury update, not backstage with Michael Cole like they've done in recent weeks. This allowed for Triple H and Samoa Joe to come down to intimidate him. Rollins said he won't be medically cleared in time for WrestleMania, but Triple H goaded him into turning up anyway. This was a solid segment, with Seth putting in his best babyface performance on the main roster probably ever. But it still jars with me he's never apologized for turning bad. He said he shouldn't have trusted Triple H, but what's the implication there? That next time he'll trust a bad guy who won't betray him? Seth is still stuck in his halfway heel babyface house. Big Show beat the Shining Stars. Still no white people want to talk about Black History Month. Jack Gallagher made Tony Nese tap in a match that went less than 2 minutes. I think WWE are getting the Cruiserweights confused with Goldberg. I was looking forward to Samoa Joe versus Cesaro more than anything else on the show, but it left me underwhelmed. I wanted to see a really good 10-minute match, but they only went 5. Not enough to get Joe over with a long, impressive performance, nor short enough to look like a monster. Sami Zayn attacked Joe afterwards, prompting Mick Foley to officially book their Fastlane match. Braun Strowman, the big, scary wrecking machine, demanded a contract signing from Mick Foley. Legal threats. It doesn't exactly scream monster heel. It was just an excuse for Braun and Roman to brawl round the crowd, including a spear through a production guy, and most impressively, Strowman throwing Reigns into the turnbuckle so hard the top rope popped off. That was genuinely innovative. I've never seen that before. It's the kind of thing that should be a really good injury angle heading into Fastlane. Will Roman be 100% for his match this Sunday? How can he possibly overcome the monster Braun Strowman with a fractured Oh no, wait, Reigns just stood up and signed the contract. It's solid babyface booking, just for the wrong guy. So that was this week's Raw in about 4 minutes. Here's the usual ratings recap from top to bottom in all core, average, poor, and bore. This week's Raw is poor. It's almost like Fastlane is this annoying thing Raw has to do before WrestleMania. Every other moment, Michael Cole's counting down the days like a kid at Christmas. It's only 39 days now, Byron. I know, Michael. I can't wait for WWE's biggest show of the year either. As an episode of Raw, this was lackluster. As a go-home show, it failed. They're meant to make you excited enough to watch and therefore buy the upcoming pay-per-view. Instead, we got short matches and filler. What did you all think? Let me know in the comments down below, and make sure to vote in the poll above my head to give it your own rating. I'll announce the results on tomorrow's WrestleTalk news. The Hardys have left TNA and might be on their way to WWE, and we've got footage of Roman Reigns and Braun Strowman potentially practicing their Fastlane match. Watch all that by clicking the videos to the left and subscribe. I've been Oli Davis, and that was wrestling.